Good.
Good.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse here on the beautiful campus of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. Steve Maves, Paul J. Glinski, Olivia Zimmerman, and Joshua Bush here for you tonight as we got a good one. It is a non-conference bout between the visiting Reedsville Beavers, 12-4 on the season, going up against the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Red Raiders coming off of a couple of tough losses to the top two teams in the conference, Marshfield and Spash back-to-back. Or Spash and Marshfield back-to-back. So seeing if they can get back on the winning side of things here tonight, but it will not be easy for the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Going up will have their hands full with the number 2 scorer in the state of Wisconsin, Sydney Cherney, the second leading scorer and the number 1 rebounder in the state at just 5'7", which is at its own right pretty impressive that you can average 18 rebounds a game at 5'7", but it's going to be fun to watch her tonight.
Yeah, no, Steve, I think equally important or equally impressive is she's doing it down in the Badger Conference. Yep. Top to bottom, that conference is one of the strongest Division II primarily team conferences in the state. So, she's putting up huge numbers. I think we counted 4 30-plus point efforts with a high of 53. Against some really high-quality competition. And, again, a tip of the cap to the Lincoln Red Raiders. So having watched Rapids play a couple different times, they've got a couple really nice pieces, and coach schedules each year some of the absolute best competition around to prepare the girls for not only the post-playoff season run, but, again, just year after year, they play a really good schedule. So looking forward to going ahead and seeing what I think should be a fun basketball game. And honestly, for just a basketball fan, to watch a girl that scores 35 points a game, averages 18 points a game, I'm curious about tempo. I'm curious about style. The stats show she shoots about 10 three-pointers a game, making about 3.5 of them, so you have to figure out how that half comes in there, by the way. So I think, she might end up with like 31.5 points tonight. We'll see where it goes, but it should be an interesting ball game, Steve.
Yeah, defensively, Wisconsin Rapids has a couple of pieces. Coach Wolding says everybody is back now. They had a couple of girls out with sickness on Monday or Tuesday, whenever they played Monday when they played Marshfield. So good to have everybody back and healthy for this big-time matchup here tonight. As Paul mentioned, in the conference in the Badger, Small, McFarland, who's always a state power, Madison Edgewood's always really good, and then right behind them all is Reedsburg in the standings. So they're a pretty good conference that the Beavers are in.
Pretty loaded night on the network just in general with not only a lot of really high-quality games, but looking forward to that Mosinee-Medford game. I think that's one, if somebody wants to throw on an iPad, that could be really interesting. Perhaps if you throw it on your smart TV, that Marathon Edgar game on the boys' side of it should be highly entertaining. Over in River Falls, I believe the boss man has got River Falls and Eau Claire Memorial. That's an outstanding matchup for those viewers that might be interested. River Falls is right in that Wausau East boys sectional. Going to be a power team. They're ranked top 5. That could be a potential sectional final opponent to Mosinee. And then I think Stratford Colby on the boys' side of it is a really sneaky good game between two competitive teams that play interesting styles of basketball in terms of where it goes. And Pacelli Catholic right now got the night started early. The last time we took a look at it, they were up by 40 or something over Tri-County. So really good night of basketball on the network.
Yeah, a couple of other ones just glancing over there. Fox Valley Lutheran hosting Clintonville tonight. We had a game at 12 o'clock or about 1 o'clock, Arrowhead and Middleton. That was a game at the Pfizer Forum this afternoon. Eli and Matt doing that one. Arrowhead picked up the 20-point win. Always a fun time to go down to the Pfizer and appreciate the Milwaukee Bucks, and they've been very friendly to us. We went down there twice last year, once for Waupaca girls, once for Assumption boys, and always very grateful.
Is Doc Rivers officially hired yet?
He was there today, they said. He was in attendance watching the boys today. They usually do that with high school at about noon or 1 o'clock, and then the Bucks play later that night. So I'm assuming they're playing tonight, but yeah, Matt and Eli said that Doc was in attendance today at the Arrowhead Middleton boys game. So pretty gosh darn cool. We will turn it over to our public address announcer for our national anthem and starting lineups. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner is appreciated. Please enjoy tonight's contest and be a role model for those seated around you. At this time, please rise, remain standing, and remove your hats as we honor veterans who have proudly served our country and those who are currently serving this great nation, home and abroad, with the playing of our national anthem.
Starting lineups being introduced now here at the Lincoln Fieldhouse. Good crowd on this rainy Friday night as we get you ready for some girls non-conference basketball action here tonight. As we'll go through it of course throughout the broadcast tonight, and Paul and I will talk about it probably for longer than we should, but one of those somber anniversaries or whatever you may say. It's really still hard to believe. Growing up and watching Kobe and all that stuff 4 years ago already, Kobe and 8 others, including his daughter Gigi, dying in that helicopter crash in California. But it's somber, but it's also a time to celebrate what Kobe did and all those. But just one of those things that we'll talk about throughout the broadcast about growing up and watching Kobe play.
You know, the one thing I'll say is as a lover of Wisconsin high school girls basketball and as a father of a girl that hopes to play college ball, I think Kobe would have been very influential getting into the WNBA. I think Gigi Bryant would have been very marketable and would have really helped grow the game. I feel like the game missed a little bit, but from that comes somebody like a Caitlin Clark that can kind of step in and fill those shoes, and I think healthy discussion about that continues to help that legacy build. And as you said, we'll definitely get through it or get to it as the game progresses on. But right now, let's go through starting lineup, Steve, as I think we're going to have a good one in front of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Bryn McConowitz for Reedsburg, number 1. Geez, I had him written down here from the coach. Got into my little rant there a little early. Addison Meister for the Beavers, Maddie Casey, Sydney Cherney, and Naomi Benish for the Beavers.
1, 14, 22,
21, and 33.
And 33 on the floor, respectively. And the tip is controlled by the Beavers.
Working right to left, just underway, and there is Cherney double teaming her right away, and she turns it over. Good opening defensive possession. Up and right hand is good for Kristen Ratke, and we're underway with Wisconsin Rapids scoring first.
So Rapids going ahead, coming out, applying a little half-court pressure, and then getting out in transition. That's what they're going to need to do to be able to stay in this game.
Meister, wide open three, is back rim. Rebound taken by Gabby Nilitz. Nilitz with it in the front court. Ratke swings over to Red Cloud on the right wing. Open three is front rim, rebounded by Cherney. 17 to go.
That's her first official board of the evening.
Skips it over to Meister. There's Maddie Casey with the basket. Tied at 2, 16:55 to go.
Going to be a backcourt violation, or out of bounds, actually, on Lincoln. I was just about to comment they were doing a good job being patient, working the ball around, getting themselves a good opportunity to grab a look. But unfortunately, an errant pass, and it's Beaver ball. Tied at 2 with 16:40 here to go left in the first half.
Maddie Casey was the one with the basket for Reedsburg. If I accidentally say Reedsville once, my apologies. What a pass by Cherney. Can't finish by Benish. Rebound taken by the Red Raiders. Quickly into the front court. Right side. Schillinger, top of the key for Ratke. Back to the near side for Sydney Holberg. Red Cloud. Back out to Ratke. Long three-pointer is good for Kristen Ratke. She's got 5, and it's 5-2 Wisconsin Rapids. Cherney with it now. Steps back beyond the three-point line. Gets double-teamed. Gets a screen. There's a three-pointer back rim. Rebounded by Benish. McConowitz on the missed three. She's going to get another opportunity for three. Back rim. Nearly banked it in. Rebounded by Red Cloud. Up ahead to Ratke. Through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover for Wisconsin Rapids.
Rapids doing a nice job trying to push the pace in this game early, Steve. Unfortunately, that's led to 2 early turnovers.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Sparhawk Trucking. They become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at SparhawkTrucking.com. 15:40 to go here in the first half, 5-2. Cherney tries to get open. She does in the corner, front rim. Rebound taken by Nilitz. And it's going to be a fought-for jump ball to Wisconsin Rapids with 15:32 to go.
You know, Steve, that's an interesting place. A lot of times you see that double staker screen where you're trying to bring a shooter high. In that case, they actually ran her baseline to baseline, and they used a staggered screen to open up on the sideline with the skip pass. It's really nice action to go ahead and open up her, try to open her up.
There's going to be an illegal screen on Wisconsin Rapids. Head coach Mark Simon earlier this year, early to mid-December, picked up his 300th career win as a head coach. Telling his girls to speed it up a little bit. Near side for Maddie Casey against Red Cloud. All the way to the basket. Double teaming Cherney every time at every opportunity. And Casey with it now. It's going to be taken away by Nilitz, and she's going to travel with it. Staying with Reedsburg, 15:06 to go.
You know, Steve, one of the interesting factors, and you take a look at it, is the Rapids Lincoln bench is up. They're bringing the energy. In that case, they doubled/triple teamed Cherney in terms of where it goes. So interesting start for to this ball game for Lincoln.
Schillinger and Nilitz double teaming Sydney Cherney. Face guarding her, both of them are. Cherney with it now against the double team.
I've never seen a team triangle in 2, one player.
Three-pointer in the corner is back rim. Rebound taken by the Beavers and Addison Meister. Benish with it to Cherney. Gets double-teamed immediately. Kicks it into the corner. Back to Meister against Sydney Holberg. All the way to the basket. The runner right hand. She's going to get fouled and head to the free throw line is Addie Meister. Make sure we get you scores throughout the network here tonight. Again, a lot of them. We got a lot tonight. We had a lot on Tuesday. We had a lot on Monday. It's just that time of the year. Closing in on the end of January. Again, hard to believe. End of January already. As Meister puts it in. NFL Conference Championship games this weekend in Santa Clara and Baltimore. I was kind of surprised. I maybe shouldn't have been. I was talking to my wife about it on Saturday when the Packers lost to the 49ers. Just how far Santa Clara is from San Francisco. I mean, it's a hike to get over to Santa Clara from San Francisco, but you can't really build a massive stadium in San Francisco. So,
when you say hike, does it involve bridging the gap, or is it a?
It's a good hour to get from Santa Clara to San Francisco. Nilets with it. Back to basketball.
I remember one time I was in San Francisco. I tried to capture some fog, but I missed. So, anyway, on that note, another turnover, unfortunately, by Lincoln. Again, spacing has caused, I think that's the third turnover of the ball game here. But 5-3, they lead, 13-52. Cherney still doesn't have a point. The Rapids defense so far very effective. Coach has got to be really excited about the start.
And right into Red Cloud is, I think Coach is trying to call a timeout or call a play. Didn't get either. In the corner for Lexi Kaur.
Interesting to note, Coach Simon is way out of the box. Like standing at half court, like he's got to be a good 10, 12 feet outside of the box.
Kaur kicks it back out to Holberg. Top of the key, back over. Kaur with a shot fake, dribble drive. She's going to get fouled on the hand check by Bryn McConowitz. Score from Marathon, 11-9 Red Raiders over the Edgar Wildcats as boys basketball. I saw Edgar on Tuesday, and they have been one of the hottest teams in the state, winning 8 of their last 9. That only one loss came to Mosinee. Mosanee's got a good chance to make a deep run as well, but Edgar boys basketball playing well.
You know, again, you have all those athletes. Of course, they won that state title. Athletes go ahead and translate.
Kristen that's Sydney Holberg for 3.
Lining it up, nice looking shot. Raiders ahead 8-3.
Quick release 3
like
there
that.
for Cherney. Her first basket of the night. And right back in at 8-6. Kaur to the basket. Can't finish. Rebound taken by Benish for Reedsburg. 12:45 to go, opening half. Cherney with it again. Kicks it back out. Meister 3 in the corner. Airballs it. Rebounded by Benish. Skips it back over to Meister. She's going to try it again on the left wing. It's good. And just like that, Reedsburg, a back-to-back threes, takes the lead.
Meister reminding everybody why shooters shoot, because, again, following the air ball, what do you do? Nothing but net. The next one's always going in.
There's a Schillinger 3. She banked it in. Emma Schillinger banks in the 3. 11-9 Wisconsin Rapids.
I was just going to say, fast-paced game back and forth here all of a sudden, Steve.
Benish is going to try one, and off the mark, rebounded by McConowitz. And she's going to get fouled by Gabby Nilets with 12:06 to go.
The crowd is wondering out loud about the call that was made on the foul there. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah. As Cherney's going to get fouled. Coach Wolding asking for a travel as Cherney will head back to the free throw line. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids, and just 15 minutes from Plover, is hiring full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the U.S. Visit Mariani.com if you open positions.
As the first free throw is good, that's her 4th point of the night. 12:04 remaining. Tied at 11 apiece.
Smooth from the line. You don't score 2,200 points for not being a good shooter. So over 2,200 in her career, heading to Grand Valley. I think it's Grand Valley State even. There's a 3-pointer for Red Cloud. Left it short. Hasberg checked into the game. Riley Hasberg before that last foul for Wisconsin Rapids. Cherney. Meister's going to try it again for 3. Front rim. Chased down by Red Cloud. Tied at 11, 11:30 to go. Up ahead to Kaur. Goes baseline against McConowitz, and she's going to pick up her second foul, is Bryn McConowitz. 11:33 to go.
So far, the game's had really good flow to it, Steve. Both teams are getting the shots that they're looking for. Quite a few of them are falling early on. Really good game to start off.
Emma Schillinger right at midcourt. Red Cloud to Holberg. Left elbow is off the mark. Out of bounds off of Sydney Cherney with 11:23 to go. Whether you need residential, commercial, or industrial electrician work, you can rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. Econ Electric. Red Cloud inbound, still looking. Back out to Kaur. Hands off to Red Cloud. Back out to Hasberg. Schillinger wide open for three in his back rim. Rebounded by Meister, and she's going to get fouled on the rebound with 11:11 to go. Tied at 11. A lot of 11s up on the scoreboard right now. A lot of ones, I should say.
I was just going to say, if you were a poker guy, you'd have, was it 4, 6, 8 of a kind that probably wouldn't work. They would accuse you of cheating at that point, but I think it'd be still a pretty good hand.
Tied at 11. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Cherney with it. Benish needed to turn around. She was open. Meister back with it. Kicks it in the corner to Cherney. Long three. It is perfect. Sydney Cherney buries another one, and it's 14-11.
One of the things that you immediately notice.
Gabby Nilitz for three. Back rim. Off the back bracket, and Reedsburg ball.
So one of the things you immediately notice with Sydney Cherney is that her shot is very quick. It does not have a lot of extra motion or movement in it, and as a result, it's a quick release. So even though she's 5'7", that shot gets off very rapidly.
Meister with it. Down low to Benish. Back out to McConowitz. Benish with it on the left block. Back over to Meister. He told her to keep moving. She's doing all she can. Meister with it. Maddie Casey back over to Meister. She's open. She's going to release it. She's going to knock it in. Addie Meister with it again. She's got 7 here in the half, and it's 17-11.
You know, Steve, I hope that we're accurately describing the picture, but they are literally running a triangle and two where they're double teaming just one girl.
Quick release three for Sydney Holberg. Timeout's going to be taken by Wisconsin Rapids. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this quick one. Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Taking a look at, momentarily taking a look at the Wisconsin Rapids bench, now the Reedsburg bench. But if you are Wisconsin Rapids, you got to be pretty happy with how things have started here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, to quote Jason Zaleski, we're almost a quarter through the quarter. We've almost played a quarter. 14-7 down 3 right in this game.
McConowitz back over to Benish. Meister. Again, if you are a team that relies on one player a lot like Reedsburg does, others have to step up, and so far Eddie Meister has done so. Hayden Purifoy, the freshman, in wears number 2 for Reedsburg into the game for the first time.
A lot of trust by the Rapids coach as he's now put Schillinger on Cherney to go ahead and primarily take her on a one-on-one basis.
Meister kicks it out over to McConowitz, skips over to Benish. Behind her is Cherney, three-pointer. It is good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 11 so far for Sydney Cherney, 20-14. Reedsburg.
Second time in the game they've run that double baseline stagger skip pass action. Cherney does a nice job of setting up from the corner, and it's usually the same corner, and is doing a great job knocking it down.
Nihilus is going to get called for the travel. And with that, we hear from our friends over at Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Not just small pets either. They got everything you need for large animals as well. Fleet Farm's the way to go.
You know, I tell Sarah frequently, I said, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, as Cherney misses from the corner, I was about ready to say bang. But if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it. The ultimate man's mall, and certainly they sell dog food for a 75-pound lab, so I'm not sure if you consider that to be a large animal or not.
Gabby Nilitz buries a 3. The 10th three-pointer of this first half. And Sydney Cherney's going to get called for an offensive foul.
So, Steve, we've had 37 points scored in the game, 30 of which have been scored by made three-pointers. That's pretty impressive.
4 points. So there's been only two two-point baskets and then 3 free throws. Nihilus is going to get fouled. She'll head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened.
I love that drive by Nihilus, going ahead and continuing to attack, understanding that, you know, Cherney had from there. The officials doing a great job getting game flow in this game. See if she can knock down a couple free throws. Makes the first, making this game 20-18. Reedsburg with the lead, 8-11. And here you go in the first half, but now in the second quarter, which will make Mr. Zaleski happy to reference that. In other action on the network, Medford up 12-4 early over Mosinee in girls basketball. Okay. That would be an interesting and a little bit of an upset. Now let's make the second free throw as well. 2019, really let's call it 8 minutes to go.
Three-pointer is back rim by Meister, chased down by McConowitz. Back out to Cherney. Cherney, strong pass to the corner for Benish for 3. They like the near corner, the left corner as it is, and Naomi Benish buries the 3.
And they like that skip pass. I mean, just about everybody can throw it. As you may mention, very strong, good-looking team.
Nihilitz for 2 more. Gabby's having a nice first half for Wisconsin Rapids, keeping them in at 23-21.
Love their aggressiveness tonight, Steve. Gabby has done a great job in this. Ooh, get up there and get it. There she did.
Taken away by Sydney Holberg. Sydney all the way to the basket, left hand, spun it in there somehow, and we're tied up.
Keep attacking the basket, young ladies. 23-23. We got a good ball game. Somebody call the brothers.
Cherney left it short. McConowitz hits the floor. They let him keep playing. Hasberg comes away with it. Into the front court for Lexi Kaur. Goes at McConowitz with her 2 fouls. Hero steps in for Lexi Kaur, and Rapids back on top.
That was a little Kobe Euro step. I was just saying, Steve, somebody call your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your cousins. Let them know we got a barn burner going on here in Rapids Lincoln. 25-23, great pace to the game.
Cherney's going to try another one and bury another one. 4th three-pointer of the half for Sydney Cherney.
So smooth, 26-25, just so smooth with that release.
Nihilitz drives pass right at Cherney, and it's going to be a blocking foul, and Sydney Cherney just picked up her 2nd foul.
You know, Steve, I said it before, I will say it again. Not only do I love Nihilitz attacking the basket, I love the fact they continue to attack Cherney. One of the best ways for her not to hurt you is put her on the bench, get her in foul trouble.
Score update from Loyal. Columbus Catholic girls 22, Loyal 14. There's about 20 seconds left in that first half. And Nihilitz heading to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened.
I think that's going to be a fantastic game to check out as well. Colby, Loyal. Again, 2 real balanced teams there.
Score from Stratford. A game that Paul had mentioned earlier. Stratford and Colby. Stratford up 12-0 on Colby early.
Score from Marshfield. The Tigers are beating the DC Evergreens 19-3 with about 10 minutes to go in the first half. Big game coming up on the network on Monday as they take on the Spash Panthers in a boys-girls doubleheader, if I'm not mistaken, at Spash for first place in the Valley online.
Yep, that was a makeup game from a blizzard day, I believe, or an ice day, one of the two. That one's going to be through the hands somehow. Tried the scoop, did Bennett. She comes away with it again and then throws it away.
By the way, it's a real game. It's not a makeup game. It actually exists.
No, it was a makeup game.
No, it's real. It's
Rescheduled game.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So
rescheduled game. Yes.
So, but yeah, anyway, if you're interested, Marshfield's up by 16 early on in that game. How about that?
Gabby Nihilitz right at Purifoy to the basket again, and Gabby's heading to the line again. Heading to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Nyla's 4 for 4 already here in the half from the line.
For those of you keeping track on the network, as Nyla again knocks down the free throw, had really a confident-looking stroke. Marathon 24, Edgar 20 in a boys battle with about 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half over in Marathon.
Gabby Nyla, it's in and out. 5 for 6 in the half for Gabby. It's a 2-point Wisconsin Rapids lead here with 5:45 to go. McConowitz dribble drive and throws it into the Wisconsin Rapids bench. Another turnover. Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you.
You know, Steve, I really have been impressed with Coach Wolding's game plan tonight. He's shown a couple different looks. The girls have been very aggressive on defense, playing to their strength. Rapids up 2 in what I would consider to be a little bit of a unlikely score.
Long 3 tipped out, rebounded by Meister. Cherney with it, skips it across to McConowitz off her hands, and another turnover on Reedsburg with 5:20 to go. As the weather starts to cool down, look to Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling here in Wisconsin Rapids. They got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. 5:15 to go here in the opening half. 28-26, Wisconsin Rapids on top. A good showing from Lincoln after their 2 tough losses to Spash and Marshfield. Spash on Saturday, Marshfield on Monday, as Cherney will head back to the free throw line. Nylitz picks up the foul. First one for Cherney is perfect. Sydney Holberg, Lexi Kaur check back into the game for the Red Raiders. Barely hit the net. 2 for 2 for Cherney. Tied at 28, 5 minutes to go here in the first half. As we'll get a substitution, Maddie Casey momentarily. Kristen Radke open for 3 is back rim. Tipped out. Ball is loose. Purifoy comes away with it. Cherney up ahead to Benish, and she lays it in for 2.
Nice pass, nice transition, and back and forth we go as Reedsburg now is ahead 30-28, 4:30 to go here in the first half.
Schillinger, Kaur, back out to Radke on the right wing. Nearly taken away by Cherney, and she's got to be careful. She knows it. Red Cloud comes away with it. 4:20 to go first half. 30-28, Reedsburg Beavers. Quick release 3 for Holberg, back rim. Tipped out, Purifoy comes away with it for Reedsburg. Into the front court for the Beavers. 3-pointer Benish is off the mark. Tipped back, taken away by Sydney Holberg. And going to be a carry on a turnover by Wisconsin Rapids with 4 minutes to go.
Sydney in the open court was trying to go ahead and make it that little Euro step move. Unfortunately, she got a little bit out of control and turned that ball over. Over in Eau Claire, Memorial is beating River Falls 31-30. Oh, scratch that, as River Falls just knocked down a 3, make it 33-31 for those following along in the network in what I think is a pretty interesting and important game over in the Big Rivers.
Purifoy open this time for 3 is airballed, rebounded by Cherney, and she's going to get fouled and head back to the free throw line. That's the rebounding that you have there for Sydney Cherney. Score from Stevens Point. A great crowd in Stevens Point tonight. Spash 29, Wausau West 16 in boys basketball.
As Cherney smoothly knocks down the first free throw, her 5th made free throw of the evening, and by my count, point 17 and 18 for her.
That's what I got. 4-point Reedsburg lead with 3:40 to go here in the first half. Stick around for our Key Savings Bank halftime report. Get you some score updates and get you ready for tomorrow. We got a couple of big-time games tomorrow as well for you on Zaleski Sports. As Holberg can't finish. Rebound taken by the Beavers. 3:25 to go. Cherney with it. Skips it over to Meister. Back over to McConowitz. Right side for Purifoy. Goes baseline. Back over to Meister on the left wing. Dribble drive. Gets right past Coor, right hand up and in. Nice move there by Addison Meister, and a timeout's going to be taken by Wisconsin Rapids. 3:09 to go, 6 points. Beavers lead. We'll be back after this quick break. Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Second timeout taken by Coach Wolding here in the first half. 3:09 to go in the opening half. Reedsburg has extended their lead 34-28.
You know, Steve, I thought it was a great called timeout by Coach Holding. It was one of those deals where you've had a little bit of a scoring drought for Rapids. They had gone from up 28-26 to down 34-28. I think you got to make sure you don't fall out of this after playing such a strong first half.
Lexi Coor open, left wing three is good. Lexi Coor buries the triple, and that timeout helps big time for the Red Raiders as they cut the deficit back to just 3. Right side for Meister. McConowitz cut to the basket. Too late. Tipped by Holberg. Back out, and Meister comes away with it.
Red Cloud had her hands on it, just couldn't come away with it.
Purifoy on the left wing against Coor. Cherney with it. Long 3 for Sydney Cherney. That one was left short. Chased down by Maddie Casey. Meister with it. 2:10 to go. Purifoy on the left corner. Dribble drives. Going to be poked away. Casey retrieves it right in front of the Wisconsin Rapids bench. McConowitz gets a screen from Cherney. Meister may have taken an extra step with it. Purifoy on the right wing. 3-pointer. Too strong again. That's her second tough shot. Up ahead to Red Cloud in transition. Through her hands and out of bounds with 1:47 to go.
Purifoy just a freshman, but again, with a real confident stroke.
Get Culligan water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan at CulliganH20.com. That's CulliganH, the number 20.com.
Hey, Culligan, man. Just showing my age, but that was the ad that I always remembered with Culligan.
95 seconds to go here in the first half. Benish gets past Radke. Right hand can't finish. And it's fought for and taken away by Coor. 3-point Reedsburg lead. Red Cloud for 3 is off the mark. Fought for. Radke kicks it back out. Taken again. Schillinger top of the key. She's going to try it. And 3 3-pointers on that possession off the mark. And the Beavers come away with it with 1:05 to go. Cherney, left-handed pass. Meister open in the corner again. Off the mark. Rebounded by Red Cloud and Wisconsin Rapids. 1 minute remaining in the half. Kristen Radke. 3-pointer is good by Lexi Coor. They backed off of her and we're tied up at 34.
Exactly the response that Coach Holding was looking for coming out of the timeout as a little 6:01 brings us to 34-34, 40 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Cherney, Meister in the corner. Skips it all the way across. McConowitz, she's going to try 3, airballed it. And Cherney tries to save it. She's out of bounds. Wisconsin Rapids has an opportunity here to take the lead before the half. What a first half here for Wisconsin Rapids.
One of those deals where nothing short of impressive. 34-34, hanging with one of the best teams in the state. 12-4 coming in. Reedsburg Rapids has played certainly the best half of basketball I've seen them play this year, watching them for the 3rd time.
Left side for Radke. Schillinger at the top of the key. 10 seconds to go. Coor back over to Radke. 8 seconds. Radke, Coor, 5 seconds. Kicks it out. Open for three. Left wing is off the mark. That'll do it here in the first half. What a first half it was. We're tied at 34. We'll take a quick break. Come back with your Key Savings Bank halftime report. Get you first half scores and scoring. And come back and have it all for you here on Zaleski Sports.
It's simple but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Time now for your Key Savings Bank halftime reports. Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank is a personal touch. Put you at ease. Dream big, small rates. Key Savings Bank.
We've got youth night going on on the floor right now as they'll be introducing the youth basketball players of the Rapids Lincoln program.
First half scoring for the Beavers. Addison Meister with 9, Maddie Casey with 2, Naomi Benish with 5, and Sydney Cherney with 18. Reedsburg hit 7 3-pointers in that first half. Sydney Cherney with 4. And as a team, they were 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Cherney was 6 for 6, and Addison Meister is 1 for 2. For Wisconsin Rapids, Emma Schillinger with 3, Gabby Nilitz with 10, Kristen Radke with 5, Lexi Court and Sydney Holberg both with 8. As a team, they are 5 of 6 from the free throw line and hit 7 3-pointers as well. So we'll get you some first half scores or some scores from around the Zaleski Sports Network. I'm sure got one from Loyal. I don't want to call it an upset because Columbus and Loyal are pretty evenly matched, but Columbus 28-14 over Loyal in girls basketball. We had
late in the first half, Mosinee was up over Medford was up over Mosinee 25-11.
25-15 now. Colby Stratford boys. Stratford up 39-19 against Colby with 4 or 5 minutes to go in that first half. Clintonville and FVL, Fox Valley Lutheran 39, Clintonville 15. Over in Stevens Point, it's the Smash Panthers 39, Wausau West 19. 9 seconds to go in that first half. And I believe they're at halftime in Marathon.
That was 35-26. The Red Raiders of Marathon over the Edgar Wildcats. For those of you that have not been checking on Zaleski Sports, the Hard Knocks following the Red Raiders, it's really been an excellent go-around. I believe there's 5 episodes in now. I believe it's
something
on
like
episode
that.
5.
Yeah.
But really, Zaleski Sports doing a really cool job. If you've not checked that out, there's some great content out there for you to check in on. Fun to follow the Marathon Red Raiders boys team this year, as they've got a pretty good shot of making a deep playoff run.
And if you want to get a little choked up during a All Access Hard Knocks episode, go back a couple of weeks when Trevor did an excellent job. Trevor Zaleski produces, edits, and shoots all the content. Just go listen to the story about Madison Lang. Absolutely outstanding. A senior at Marathon High School, went through leukemia, beat it, and now on the Marathon Red Raiders girls basketball team. So absolutely awesome episode if you have time to go watch that.
And if you get a chance, different episode after they lost to Mosinee, Adam Jacobson talks, if you want to understand why Adam Jacobson is one of the absolute best coaches in the area, go back and listen to what he had said about the game after they lost at Mosinee and how you wanted to make it better, and then watch his demeanor in practice the following day and what they worked on. There's a reason good programs are good, and that's definitely a reason for it. Halftime
score from Eau Claire, the River Falls Wildcats 38 and Eau Claire Memorial 32. Boys basketball in DC Everest, it's Marshfield 20, DC Everest 16. DC Everest almost had a upset win over Wausau East last week, or on Monday, and then Jesse Napchevic from half court.
So our friend Chris Conley is going ahead and broadcasting the game, and Chris is got some Everest allegiance there.
He bleeds green.
So
yes.
So I'm driving home from officiating, and there's 36 seconds in the game when I turn it on. Holds the ball for what he felt was the last shot. They get a give and go and a layup that goes in with 3.2 seconds left, I believe, on the clock. East inbounds ball, they hit a half-court shot. If you get a chance for a little YouTube glory, Conley's like, and a half-court three is up. And he makes it. And it was a terrific ending, but you could just feel the emotion being ripped out of his chest. Absolutely outstanding moment. Wausau East has got a fun squad. Yep. DC Everest boys playing tough. Wisconsin Valley basketball this year on the boys, with the Spash Panthers being ranked, I think, currently third, fourth in the state. Having a great season. But Marshfield is really tough. Everest has got a great team. West is playing Spash tough tonight. Yep. Top to bottom, the Lincoln Red Raiders are much improved this year. So top to bottom, really good boys basketball in the Wisconsin Valley this year.
Absolutely. 3.5 minutes before we get to our second half, we're going to take just one commercial, or we'll take a couple of commercial breaks and then come back to get you ready for the second half on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Get you ready for the second half here between the Reedsburg Beavers and the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Again, we had talked about it. There's days for celebration and recognition and all that stuff. It is, besides the anniversary of the tragic helicopter crash that took the lives of those 9 individuals, it is also Bob Euchre's 90th birthday today. So Bob Euchre coming back for the Milwaukee Brewers again this summer, but happy 90th birthday to the GOAT, Bob Euchre. And but again, growing up really getting into basketball in the late 90s, early 2000s, and all the way through the 2000s. Kobe, Shaq, nobody could handle Kobe and Shaq. One big reason I wore 34 throughout elementary, middle school was because of Shaq, and always was a huge Lakers fan because of those two guys, and it's still really hard to believe.
So I'm definitely a Celtics fan, but again, Kobe. My favorite Kobe memories are Team USA, one of the absolute best USA basketball players around. Loved the Olympic gold medals. Was such a inspirational leader in terms of really rebuilding Team USA basketball. When he was in, so many other guys were in. Yep. My favorite Kobe quote is, "Determination makes dreams come true." It's something I talk about with Jordan quite frequently. And if you love anything, you got to love the fact that, again, he came back in after the rotator cuff injury, shot the left-handed free throw, and I believe, was it 73 was the game high?
81.
81.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not sure that Cherney's going to get to 81 back to our game tonight, but 34-34, one heck of a first half as we inbound the ball. She's got 18 at the half. So we'll see what the second half has in store for this particular game, but a very competitive first half game. Steve, any takeaways for you?
It's just how good the defense was for Wisconsin Rapids and making shots. They shoot a lot of three-pointers and being able to knock them down as Benish airballs it, and then Cherney misses the reverse layup and then gets fouled. I believe it's going to go on McConowitz. That'll be her third here to start the second half, 23 seconds into the half.
So that's the third personal on McConowitz. That could be big in this game, Steve, as she picked up 2 early in that first half as well.
See what Wisconsin Rapids does coming out of the break here. Remember, halftime was brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. Emma Schillinger back over to Jazz Red Cloud. Thought about the 3 dribble drive against Casey.
One of the things that led to real success in the first half for Lincoln, Steve, was that dribble drive attack.
Emma Schillinger left it short. Rebound taken by Sydney Cherney for Reedsburg. Down low to Casey, left the layup short, gets her own rebound, knocked out of bounds. Benish kicks it out to Meister for 3. Left that one short. Rebounded by Cherney. Meister comes away with it. Down low to Benish. Going to be blocked by Nylitz, but she's going to get fouled on the shot. Will Benish, and she'll head to the free throw line.
Great diagonal pass.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more for both Scotts Rapids and Marshfield. Find Carrie Van Ert, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. Nylitz will pick up her third. That's a big third foul as well. She played really, really well in that first half. Did Gabby, and now she's going to be subbed out for Lexi Kaur, who also had a pretty nice first half. Benish goes 0 for 2. McConowitz with the offensive rebound. Benish skips it out to Cherney in the lane. She double dribbled with it, and going to be taken by Radke. Radke with the rebound.
It's only cheating if you get caught, Steve. Just remember that. So,
I want to make sure I wasn't the only one that saw that.
Well, I'll tell you 3 guys that didn't see it, but that's neither here nor there. So,
empty possession nonetheless, as Rapids has it now. Red Cloud dribbles, hands off to Kaur. Lexi, Schillinger, back out to Kaur on the right wing. Hands off to Red Cloud. Release for 3 for Jazz. Too strong. Rebounded by Cherney again. 16 minutes to go. Up ahead to Casey. She finishes. A nice pass and a good finish. Getting rewarded running the floor is Maddie Casey. She scored the first basket of the game. Now scores the first basket of the second half.
One heck of a pass there, Steve. From 2 feet, jump stop, one-handed forward, hit her on an absolute dime. Looked like Patrick Mahomes throwing that.
It's going to turn it over there, and it's going to go back to Reedsburg. I know during halftime you asked about predictions for Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. I really don't have a horse in the race anymore, so I couldn't really care, but it'd be pretty cool to see the Lions go to the Super Bowl.
So I'm not lying. I'm not rooting for them. But Sunday's always a really sad day.
As that one's going to be up for Radke. We're tied back up again.
You know, again, you get the NFL is one of those few sports where you get 17 weeks, 3 weeks of playoffs, and as soon as it's over, you just absolutely miss it, the opportunity. So, again, I'm going to enjoy Sunday as it's the last real day of football, the Super Bowl, of course, being its own separate event for a long time.
Holberg drives back out. Red Cloud for three, and it is left short. Rebound taken by Benish for Reedsburg. Maddie Casey hands it out to McConowitz, skips it across, and into the hands of Benish for the Beavers.
That's one of the adjustments I expect Rapids to make.
Cherney is short on the three, rebounded by Red Cloud.
You've seen Reedsburg consistently throw that long skip pass, and it's a wonderful pass when you can set it up.
Three-pointer for Sydney Holberg. Knocks down the triple, and it's a three-point Red Raiders lead.
14:25 to go. As this game progresses, the longer Rapids stays in it, I feel like the pressure shifts more and more to Reedsburg, and it allows Rapids to really believe that they can play and win this game.
Going to be knocked out and staying with the Beavers with 14:11 to go.
That's three of those cross-court skip passes in a row that Rapids has got their hands on. We saw them wear out that long pass to the near, now it's by, as you look at it, the far corner, in terms of where it goes. But that seems to be a really good halftime adjustment, seeing if they can go ahead and pick one just like that.
Kristen Radke is going to line it up and miss the layup. She fouls her own shot. There's Kaur with the pull-up jumper. It's good. Lexi Kaur, a heck of a job by Kristen Radke. She knew she had missed her right away. Fouled her own shots and got it to Lexi Kaur for the jump shot. Sydney Cherney trying to do it all herself. She's going to get fouled. And it's going to stay with Reedsburg with 13:50 to go.
Steve, so often you see that in girls basketball, that because they slow up.
Meister for three in the corner is left short. Rebounded by Cherney. Baseline, spins in the lane. Right hand, can't finish. Tipped around and comes away with it, does Holberg.
Anyway, because they slow up, you have a hard time with those particular layups. Whereas in a men's game, they're trying to go up and dunk that ball and accelerate through. In the women's game, it almost becomes like you aim that easy shot, which is, I think, why you see so many missed layups.
That's going to be out of bounds to Reedsburg. 41-36 Red Raiders. For any size job and you need equipment, look to Woodtree Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Woodtree Rentals. 13:20 to go, 41-36. Reedsburg only with 2 points here in the second half. Those came by Maddie Casey, and then Meister turns it over. Another turnover for the Beavers. Into the front court. Three-pointer for Radke. In and out and in! Kristen Radke with three more, and it's an 8-point Red Raider lead.
Radke giving them a nice spark.
Quick release for Cherney is off the mark. Meister comes away with it. Back out to Cherney. In the lane, she's going to get fouled on the drive with 12:54 to go in the ball game.
Lincoln up 8, 44-36. Really coming out and taking it to them here in the second half. Reedsburg has yet to get going, and again, Cherney has yet to go ahead and score a point in the second half, and we all know as Reedsburg goes, Cherney goes, or vice versa.
44-36. Cherney with it now. Skips it across. Back out to Maddie Casey. Casey in the lane. Spins out. Benish in the corner for three. Nearly banked that one in. It's going to be taken by Holberg. Football pass up ahead to Red Cloud as Sydney Holberg ready for the softball season. Flies it over Red Cloud's head with 12:34 to go.
That was the Dak Prescott of passes, by the way. So
Meister run a point here for the Beavers. Cherney trying to get something. Benish skips it out to Casey. Maddie Casey for three. Front rim, rebounded by Benish, and then taken away by Kaur. Lexi Kaur into the front court. All the way to the basket. Nobody stopped her. She's going to get fouled. Reedsburg didn't stop the drive until Kaur was already down underneath the basket. That's going to go on Sydney Cherney. That'll be her third. As Lexi Kaur will head to the free throw line. To the Serve Pro, Jamie Wenzel's free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. 12:11 to go, 44-36. Red Raiders.
I continue to be impressed with the Red Raiders and the way they've just decided to attack the basket. Such good things have happened off that dribble penetration. As Cougar knocks down the second one, extending the Red Raider lead to 9 with 12:05 here to go.
Yeah, just a great ball game so far for the Red Raiders. Reedsburg 6 minutes into the half have only scored 2 points. And it's going to be a foul on Lexi Kaur. She covers her mouth in disbelief. 11:56 to go as Gabby Nihilus will check back in. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is a group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today.
You know, Steve, I'll throw the jinx out.
That's going to be out of bounds off of the Beavers.
We're at the time of the year where, with 11:54, how big of a win is this for if Lincoln can hold on for them in the standings as we start to think about playoffs and seeding?
Yeah, it's especially with the computerized with Reedsburg being 12-4. Red Cloud left it short. Rebounded by Hasburg. Wide open, Nihilus for 3 is off the front rim. That foul on Lexi Kaur for Wisconsin Rapids was her 4th. So that's another big foul as Cherney dribbles it off of her own foot as Nihilus can't recover as a big collision right near the out-of-bounds line with 11:25 to go here in the ball game.
Nihilus has got to be careful. She's got
3, I think.
3.
Yep.
As well. So got to make sure that that Rapids keeps their players on the floor.
Meister with it. Skips it out to Benish in the corner. Back out to Cherney. Cherney drives all the way to the basket, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Metallico of Wisconsin Rapids, the leading producer of high-quality aluminum products, proud supporter of Wisconsin Rapids Community Athletics. Metallico has a number of openings to grow your career locally. For your next career path at Metallico in Wisconsin Rapids. They're going to say that Cherney was driving to the basket. She makes the first one.
I believe those are her first points of the second half, Steve, and that's number 19 on the evening for her.
Yeah, just the third point of the half for Reedsburg. As Sydney Cherney up to 20 here tonight.
Over in Marathon is starting to pull away from Edgar. 46-30 on the network, 10 minutes to go.
Down low to Hasburg, left hand is good. Riley Hasburg, the sophomore, for 2.
Back to a 9-point lead, 47-38, under 11 to go.
McConowitz down low to Cherney, got a poked, and it's going to be out of bounds. Staying with the Beavers.
Talked about it all night long. For Rapids Lincoln, their energy level has been fantastic tonight. And in the second half here, they've got their hands on a lot of balls that they've tipped.
Cherney with it. Double teamed immediately by Schillinger and Nihilus. Three-pointer for Cherney. Step back triple is no good. Rebounded by Kristen Radke.
Even though the shot didn't fall, I really liked the move. That had a little shades of Caitlin Clark with that little step back that she had.
Radke on the left wing, out to Red Cloud. Nihilus just right of the circle over to Schillinger. Red Cloud with it near Radke. 10:20 to go in the ball game. 47-38, Red Raiders on top. Red Cloud in the corner, back to Kristen Radke. Nihilus swings it around. Left side for Red Cloud. Again, no rush for the Red Raiders. Up by 9 with 10 minutes to go. Red Cloud open. Swings it back over to Emma Schillinger. Just running, just playing catch right now. Radke in the lane, kicks it out. Nihilus goes baseline, steps through, can't finish. And they're going to say that Sydney Cherney tripped Gabby Nihilus on the rebound. And Sydney Cherney just picked up her, or they're going to say that she pushed her. I didn't see a push. But Sydney Cherney just picked up her 4th foul. She may have tripped her, but not sure if she pushed her. 9:52 to go in the ball game. 47-38. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this. Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and now going on the Red Tag Sales Event. Take an extra $500 off select models, Chevy Silverado, the Trailblazer, the Equinox Blazer, and more. Stop on in and talk to one of our sales consultants today. And Merry Christmas from Wheeler Chevrolet.
.9:52 to go in the ball game. Wisconsin Rapids with the lead of 9. Sydney Cherney again just picked up her 4th foul. Kristen Radke goes baseline, dribbles it out. Red Cloud three-pointer, good! Jazz Red Cloud buries a 3, and it's a 12-point Red Raiders lead. Wow.
Lincoln just playing a spectacular ball game, fueled by their defensive effort, only limiting.
Meister 3 is good. Much needed three-pointer for Reedsburg.
I was just going to say, limiting them to really only one made basket in the second half as the second 3 falls. 50-41, 9:16 here to go. I think we're going to have a great finish here, Steve.
Kristen Radke. Red Cloud open 3, got it! Jazz Red Cloud buries another one. Back-to-back 3s for Jazz. Sydney Cherney got it poked away momentarily. Back out to Meister in the corner, tries it again. Other side off the mark. Benish lost it. It's going to be out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids with 8:53 to go.
It was interesting to see Coach Simon. So now that Cherney has picked up her 4th foul, I didn't know if he would give her a break, if he was going to trust her to play, but he's going to go ahead and trust her to play. And now it looks like Reedsburg is going to extend to pick up some full court pressure. Cherney's really got to be careful at this point.
8:53 to go, 53-41. In the front court for Holberg. Radke, top of the key against Cherney, backs off defensively. Nilitz goes baseline, steps through, off the mark, tipped around, rebounded by Casey. And Nilitz is going to take it. She's going to get called for the travel. And going to give Coach Simon a warning again. Paul mentioned it earlier. He is near, or he has been near half court for a majority of the game.
You know, Coach Simon, Steve, we talked about it a little bit just from the world of coaching. So, on purely record, this is a game that you expect Reedsburg, that if you're Reedsburg, you kind of expect to be able to come in. Rapids Lincoln has played fantastic tonight. As this game gets later, the pressure is to get a great drive and take for Reedsburg, but the pressure in this game shifts to Reedsburg, and you can see it with Coach Simon. You can see it in terms of where it goes. The intensity is ramping up as they've kind of now picked up the full court pressure.
8:16 to go, 8:10 to go, 53-43 Wisconsin Rapids. Here at the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse. Non-conference girls basketball this Friday night. We got a good one for you. Nilitz goes baseline, gonna get kicked, but it was thrown right off the foot. Cherney steps through, right hand, and hits the floor. Layup miss, 7:50 to go.
For those wondering, maybe you're watching and like, well, why wasn't that a kick? Again, a kick has to be an intentional act.
And Radke throws one up there off the mark. Up ahead, Cherney to the basket. She's going to get fouled by Nilitz. That'll be Gabby's 4th, and are they going to count it?
Going to count the
It
bucket.
is a continuation for Sydney Cherney. Her first made basket of the half. It'll head to the free throw line for and 1.
Steve, I do not think that we are the only one paying tribute to Kobe Bryant tonight as we get a little NBA continuation that takes a look at it there. So just finishing the thought, the kick has to be an intentional act, so if the pass is thrown off her leg, it's not something the defensive player intentionally does, fault. So as a result, not a kick.
Sydney Cherney misses her first free throw of the night.
She is human.
53-45. Red Cloud got a quick breather after making back-to-back threes. Lexi Coors got 4 fouls. Back out to Red Cloud. Holberg, 3. Good. Sydney Holberg knocks down another one.
She has been absolutely impressive tonight, as unfortunately Lincoln does not get back on transition. 56-47, 9-point game, 7 minutes to go. Back and forth in what's just been a super entertaining basketball game tonight, Steve.
McConowitz with that basket, her first of the night. Red Cloud back with it. Dribbles out of the congestion. Red Cloud top of the key. Skips it out. Radke for 3. It is left short. Rebounded, taken there. Up ahead to McConowitz again. Right hand is up and good. Back-to-back layups for Bryn McConowitz. Timeout's going to be taken by Reedsburg. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Be back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
6:34 to go in this one. 56-49. Wisconsin Rapids on top here as, again, Rapids has played. If Rapids hangs on and wins, we'll talk to Coach Wolding about it, but maybe so far their best half and a half of the year.
So one of the interesting things in this game is the story of this game has been shot and made threes. What's happening, though, for the last couple possessions for Rapids is they're missing those threes, and you're starting to see Reedsburg sneak out. As a result, they're getting back in transition. So I think Coach Wolding's going to go ahead and have to have a get-back girl or somebody that's going to be able to slow the ball down, keep it in front, make sure that nobody gets behind you. You got to get to depth if you're going to go ahead and shoot those threes. On the flip side, if you're Reedsburg, you're down 7 with about 6 minutes to go. You just need to average a bucket more than what Rapids does from here away. No reason to press.
McConowitz for 3. Cherney with an offensive rebound, throws it up there. It's got it for 2 more.
Tough angle to finish at. Like you said, you can see she's got a nose for the basketball. Really exciting ball player. 56-51.
That one's going to be blocked. Up ahead for Cherney. 6 in a row for the Beavers. The runner for Sydney is good. And here come the Beavers. And a timeout for Wisconsin Rapids. It's a full timeout. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
.547 to go in this one. It is Wisconsin Rapids 56, Reedsburg 53. And again, they went on there a little bit of a spunk here now, are the Beavers. And it's going to be Wisconsin Rapids basketball.
From the world, if you're looking for what's changed, all of a sudden, Reedsburg has been able to get out in transition. They've ran and got themselves some easy buckets, and it's allowed them to make a run to cut what was, I believe, as much as a 12-point deficit.
Going to be blocked there. Benish with the rebound.
Down to 3. So 5:26 to go, 56-53.
Cherney, the hesitation. Going to be wrapped around. Nothing called. Bennett off the mark. Rebounded by Radke. Wow, got away with her 5th foul right there. Jazz Red Cloud with it. All the way to the basket. And good for Jazz. She's got 8.5.
Boy, Steve, she's played a really nice second half. Couple big made threes, now an important take. Red Cloud stepping up when Rapids Lincoln really needs her here in the second half.
Benish out to Meister in the corner. Skips it over to McConowitz. Back out Meister. Three-pointer again is left short. Chased down. Cherney can't save it. It's going to be Wisconsin Rapids basketball with 4:45 to go in the ball game. Casey back in. Reminder that an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. 5-point Lincoln lead, 4.5 minutes to go. Red Cloud with it. Again, no rush for the Red Raiders, up by 5. Radke back out to Red Cloud against Casey.
In a night of what I think has been a few unexpected scores on the network, Medford currently beating Mosinee at Mosinee 46-30.
Meister chases it down for the Beavers. Pull up way off the mark. And it's going to be out of bounds to Reedsburg. No, they're going to say it's to Wisconsin Rapids with 4:04 to go in the ball game.
I think a good call by the official there. Again, lots of hands taking a look at it, hit a good angle. Good luck to take a look in terms of where it goes. So back in the ball game for Lincoln is number 1, Emma Schillinger, and
Gabby Nylitz, number 4.
Number 4, Gabby Nylitz kind of back in.
If you are a viewer right now on Zaleski Sports and you have not subscribed, we don't ask you to subscribe very often. Go subscribe now. We are 2 subscribers away from 10,000 on Zaleski Sports. So go Zaleski Sports on YouTube, subscribe. You'll be one of the last 2. One of the last nearing 10,000 subscribers. Paul just subscribed. Go and subscribe. Left hand for Nylitz. Her first points of the half.
Such an important basket. Again, Lincoln back to the penetration. 60-53, 3:30 to go here in the ball game as we've got what I would still consider to be a pretty significant upset brewing.
Benish, three-pointer in the corner, left short. Rebound taken by Schillinger. If you are the next subscriber on our YouTube page, you will be our 10,000th subscriber. So go and do it right now. We thank you very much, everybody that watches throughout the many years on Zaleski Sports. As Molly McCormick will check in for the first time for the Beavers. She'll check in for Sydney Cherney, who's got 4 fouls. 7-point Red Raider lead with 3:14 to go.
So you got to figure with Cherney coming out of the ball game because of what Reedsburg is going to be in position to do now is where they're going to want to go ahead and foul and put Rapids Lincoln at the line. Only reason I can see that you take Cherney out with her 4 fouls, get him to the line, and then go ahead and get her right back in the ball game, going offense, defense.
Still 1 foul to give for the Beavers here. 3:11 to go in the ball game. Up ahead to Radke. Benish is going to get called for the foul. The next one is going to be bonus free throws for the Red Raiders, as Cherney will check right back in. Not sure why you put her in now. Wait till the free throw, but I'm not the coach. 3:08 remaining as Cherney will check back in.
So I don't know that I really like the thinking on that where, I understand that you want to be in a spot where you want to take a foul, but the ball's dead. Why not try to go ahead and deny that inbounds pass? And then if you have to, then go ahead and commit the foul versus just letting her get in and take the foul. I'm not sure that I understand that.
Radke with it now. Hands off to Red Cloud. Red Cloud back out to Nylitz. Radke. 2:50 to go. Red Cloud 3. Left it short, but rebounded by Radke.
I do like the aggressiveness for Rapids Lincoln continuing to take quality shots when they present themselves, just like that one by
Nylitz off the mark, out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids. 2:37 to go.
Continue to be aggressive, and again, they're asking Coach Simon to please refrain himself from leaving the box.
Inbounds it. There's going to be a holding. And it looks like Radke might be the free throw shooter. No, it's going to be Sydney Holberg, it looks like.
Naomi Benish with the foul, sending Rapids Lincoln to the line for the front side of the one and bonus.
First one for Sydney Holberg is perfect.
Sydney also going to be a strong candidate for player of the game tonight, as she's played an excellent ball game both offensively and defensively. A lot of contributions positively for Rapids tonight.
2 for 2 for Holberg. Could be a team effort in our player of the game scenario here. 2:30 to go, 9-point Red Raiders lead. Cherney all the way through. She's going to get fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line. Gabby Nilitz may have just fouled out of the game, and she sure has. What a night for Gabby Nilitz. So first half, 10 points. An outstanding performance for Gabby Nilitz. 12 points tonight. An awesome first half for Gabby.
So many nice takes. I bet you she's got 2-3 assists in there as well, and defensively did a nice job guarding Cherney.
Sydney at the line. First one is perfect for Sydney Cherney. Keep refreshing here to see how we are. Cherney 2 for 2. No, substitution will be Molly McCormick.
McCormick coming in for Cherney again, offense to defense. Now I would assume you're going to see some full court pressure, trying to go ahead and force that steal, and if not, maybe a quick foul.
Holberg into the front court. 2:20 to go. Red Cloud back out to Schillinger. To Kaur. Swings around. Top of the key, 2:10 to go. And Alexi Kaur will head to the free throw line. 1 for 2 here in the half.
This is where, again, as a coach, it's important to understand who you're going to try to go ahead and foul, who you're going to try to go ahead and put at the line. Several schools of thought. Some like to go ahead and grab a younger player. Some look at the percentages. Some go by gut feel. So just for Rapids Lincoln now, make your free throws, and you're going to be able to secure this thing.
Kaur's first one is pure for the junior. .210 to go in this one. Kaur is good. Hitting the free throws for Wisconsin Rapids down the stretch here. 2:05 to go. Sydney Cherney into the front court, left wing. Swings it around. Meister 3 in the corner. It is up and it is good.
64-58. 6-point ball game. Under 2 minutes to play here at Rapids.
1:50 remaining. And Cherney can't foul. Red Cloud with it now, as Meister's going to pick up the foul with 1:46 as Jazz will head to the free throw line.
Last of the 1-on-1 bonus. Everything from here on out will be 2 shots. So, again, 2 important free throws here for Red Cloud.
And first one is good for Jazz, earning the bonus. A big second half for Jazz. Off the mark, rebounded by Casey. 65-58, 1:40 to go. Cherney all the way to the basket, scoops off the mark, rebounded by Radke for Wisconsin Rapids. Up ahead for Kaur, 90 seconds to go. And Alexi Kaur will head to the free throw line. Double bonus now for the Red Raiders. Heading to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel a Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. First one for Lexi is perfect. What a team effort here tonight for Wisconsin Rapids. Absolutely outstanding basketball game. Wisconsin Rapids looking for their 6th win of the season. And just their 2nd non-conference win of the season. Kaur 2 for 2. Rapids right now 5-12. They're 4-3 in the conference. They had 1 conference win coming in. They're 1-11 in non-conference games. And going to be taken away by Red Cloud. And this is the dagger for Jazz. No, a little early.
For all Rapids Lincoln's fan, that was Steve Maves that called for the dagger. I did not do that, just as you. It's an FYI.
Goodness gracious. Cherney will head back to the free throw line. Saab Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Saab Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Saab Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Saab Construction, 100% employee-owned company.
Not on the network, but the Wisconsin Badgers are up 71-53 over the Michigan State Spartans right now.
Maybe someday.
And in the world of Kobe Bryant tributes, I believe that Luka Doncic tonight has got 73.
Oh my gosh.
And doing his best Kobe Bryant impression at this point.
73. That's crazy.
So 67-60, a minute and 5 seconds left here. Again, Reedsburg has charged hard here in the second half, but has not been able to close the gap, as Lincoln has done a really nice job down the stretch of making free throws.
They got it within 3?
So I believe it was 56-53.
Yeah. Sidney Holberg back to the line. Free throw off the mark as Cherney will check back in. 65 seconds left, 67-60, Wisconsin Rapids.
You know, one of the most impressive things for Cherney in this game, she picked up her 4th foul with 8 minutes to go. I was wondering if she was going to have to come out. She's really, other than that potential hook, not really been in an opportunity here. So with a minute to go, down 7.
Cherney, long 3, left it short, rebound by Schillinger for Wisconsin Rapids. 50 seconds to go. And
loses her shoe. I was wondering if she had an ankle injury or what have you, but she shot herself right out of her shoe.
Kristen Radke will head to the free throw line. When fouling for Reedsburg, you also got to be careful on not drawing the intentional foul, as it's been a doozy here tonight. Let Cherney tie her shoe. It's still double bonus, 52 seconds to go. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages starting at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net to learn more.
68-60, 51 seconds to go. Rapids has got a chance to extend this lead to 9.
And Radke does just that.
Now I think you can officially call for the dagger, Steve. I think you can call those 2 free throws the dagger.
50 seconds to go. Cherney with it. Down low, Benish for 3 in the corner is off the mark. Rebounded by Red Cloud. And Wisconsin Rapids feeling it now. The fans here at the Lincoln Fieldhouse. 40 seconds to go. Jazz Red Cloud will head to the free throw line. Big smile on her face. What a second half for Jazz with 9 points. A couple of big-time three-pointers with 40 seconds left.
Honestly, Steve, I believe the back-to-back three-pointers by Red Cloud were really an important turning point in this game.
Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. It's Made a Custom Apparel, Business Park, Stevens Point. Red Cloud 1 for 2 from the line. 70-60, 35 seconds to go. Cherney long 3 is good. Sydney Cherney buries the 3. Timeout for Reedsburg. It is a full timeout, a 30-second timeout. Sydney Cherney's first three-pointer of the second half. She had 4 in the first, and her first three-pointer here in the second. Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come see them. Let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics today.
Steve, for those of you that are looking forward to tomorrow, just kind of looking forward, at 3 o'clock tomorrow, Mosinee takes on Neelsville in what I think is a battle of 2 of the better girls basketball teams in the area. Neelsville tonight beat Gilman 62-12. The last check, Mosinee was trailing Medford at home on the network. We're going to take a look at that for you, but that's tomorrow at 3. Also, I believe there's a really big hockey game between Spash and LeClaire Memorial on the network tomorrow that's worthwhile checking out as well.
Yeah, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and then Chequamegon at Pacelli, Kenosha, Indian Trail is at Kaukauna. Check them all out, SaleskiSports.com. Up ahead to Kristen Radke, 25 seconds to go. Radke across the timeline, going to be fouled by Molly McCormick. And back to the free throw line will be Kristen Radke. Free throws galore here for Wisconsin Rapids down the stretch, and they have been pure. And the first one is perfect.
Got them both as they extend the lead, 72-63, 24 seconds to go here in the ball game. Rapids Lincoln's going to pick up an important and massive win, as that's a deep three by Cherney.
Left it short, and that should do it here tonight. Wisconsin Rapids with 10 seconds left. See if Coach Simon calls off the Dogs. He will not yet. Red Cloud heading back to the free throw line. These are going to be free throws 19 and 20 for Wisconsin Rapids here in the second half. They are right now 13 of 18. 14 of 19 for Wisconsin Rapids.
73-63, 10 seconds to go. Just an outstanding ball game, not only offensively, but I thought defensively for Rapids Lincoln tonight.
14 of 20 from the free throw line for Wisconsin Rapids, and they will come away with a massive non-conference win tonight, 73 to 66. Wisconsin Rapids pulls off the big-time upset here tonight at home. It is the Red Raiders 73 and the Reedsburg Beavers 66. We'll have Coach Wolding and a couple of Zaleski Sports players of the game here tonight when we come back to the Fieldhouse on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Life is meant to be.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Good. All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as the Red Raiders pick up a massive non-conference win here tonight, 73-66 over the Reedsburg Beavers, here with head coach Mitch Wolding. Coach, first off, congratulations. Big-time non-conference win over a really good team. Just talk about the preparation and the game plan and the execution here tonight.
Right. I think the plan, obviously, Sidney Turney is a great player, and we had to focus a lot of attention on that. And I thought, we threw a couple different things at her as much as we could, and she still is put up, I don't know her total number, but she's still a heck of a player, and came down for us as we hit quite a few shots and found the bucket today, hit some free throws, and executed down the stretch. So.
Yeah, we were talking during the whole broadcast, especially in that first half. Paul J. Glinski's seen a lot of basketball as well. I don't know if we've ever seen a triangle and two defensively, but just talk a little bit about that and defensively shutting them down. Or it's 34 at half, but just talk a little bit about that.
Right, and we sprinkled it in a little bit here and there. We knew kind of a box and one, and the triangle and two was something if we need to, a couple possessions just to get them out of our rhythm or something. And but yeah, it was we kind of mixed around with a couple things that paid off. I think it made it definitely harder for them to operate, but again, the heck of a team. I mean, they still put up 66. They're a really good basketball team. So
just talk about the message at halftime. Came out, you guys went on a nice run to start the second half. They came back, got it within 3, and then a couple big time shots there at the end. And then I believe it was 19 of 26 from the free throw line tonight.
Right, and I think when we were up just 3. I think the resiliency of the team and being able to execute down the stretch was a big key for us, and proud of the kids of how they handled it and responded to it, and finished it the way we wanted. So
perfect. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. If you could bring in Gabby, Kristen, Sydney, and Jazz. Yeah, take it with you. All right. We'll bring in our Selection Sports Players of the Game here just in a moment. Got Kristen Radke over there. I believe Gabby Nylitz is over there too. Over here. Ladies, over here. Good? Hello. Good? All right, we'll bring you all in here.
All right.
Yeah, we'll bring them all in here. Why not? Bring them all. All right, bring them all. Good. We're just talking to you. All right. That's perfect. Good? All right. Obviously a big-time win tonight over a really good Reedsburg team. Just talked to Coach about it. The game plan, the execution here tonight against a really good team. I don't know who we want to start with, but obviously a big-time win here tonight.
Yeah, it's huge. They've been tough competition in the past, and it's just great finally getting a win.
Defensively against Sidney Cherney, obviously you guys knew what she was going to do. You guys knew how good she was, but to limit her to not a whole lot of points in the second half, what was the message at halftime? Whoever wanted to guard her. All right. Just talk about the message at halftime to limit her in the second half.
At halftime, Wolding said keep up the good defense, and he said the box and one worked really well, and the triangle and two worked really well, so he said keep it up.
Perfect. And going down, hitting big-time free throws. All of you guys hit big-time free throws down the stretch. 19 of 26 from the line in the game, 14 of 20 in the second half down the stretch. Let's talk about that and putting it away in the end. All right.
We spent half of practice working on free throws, and it's just really paid off. So.
A couple weeks left in the regular season. Again, hard to believe we're already nearing the end of the regular season. How big of a game is this, confidence-wise, going down the stretch at the end?
I think it'll help us in conference games.
Anybody else?
We have some really important conference games coming up, so this will really boost our momentum going into those.
All right, we're going to put you all in the house, all right? You know what to do? Right. You don't have to, we're the Rapids Red Raiders are in the house. You don't have to go each and every. Okay. Hold on. Let me get out of the way here.
Should we just join them? Yeah. Ready, go. Okay. We're the Rapids Red Raiders, and we're in the house!
Thank you, ladies. Congratulations. Thank you. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. 73-66 Red Raiders pick up a massive non-conference win, just their second non-conference win of the year, but it's a big one here tonight over the Reedsburg Beavers. For Paul Jaglinski, Olivia Zimmerman, and Josh Bush, this is Steve Mave signing off. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you again next week right here on Zaleski Sports.